So it is Sunday the 24th of March and today Tottenham open their brand new stadium. This is test event 1. This is Tottenham under-18s against Southampton under-18s. Now Tottenham under-18s are currently unbeaten in the under-18 Premier League South. They have played 16 games, they have won 14, they have drawn 2. They're sitting in second place at the moment. Arsenal are top of the league, but Tottenham do have 2 games in hand, this being one of them. Tottenham have actually scored 64 goals in the 16 games, joint highest with Arsenal, and we do have the best defensive record, only conceding 16. Now this is, well, it's a historical moment. First ever time we will see a football kicked in our brand new home. It is 22 months since we played a game at White Hart Lane. Can't wait, I really can't. And obviously I've been following the stadium build for the last 22 months. It's been brilliant, really can't wait. And Pochettino will actually be on the pitch at half time, talking to the fans. That's a lovely touch. And Ryan Mason will be in the dugout for the under-18 team today. So all in all, it's going to be a great day, and I'm going to walk to the stadium now, so I'll see you there. I've just noticed actually on the left hand side they've actually put the proper bus stop in now, instead of the temporary one that's been there for some time. So I'm outside Tottenham's new stadium with Spurs fan David. David, what do you make of this place?
It's absolutely enormous. It's just a great big spaceship landed. It's incredible. And we've got Lily White House behind us with a lovely little joining affair, where our lovely Bond villain with his white cat walks through to his seat. I mean, how good is that? It's just, and what a beautiful day. I've waited for how long for this? Nearly 2 years for this. We lost the lane, which was sad, but I know it's all part of this new stadium. It's just incredible. I can't wait to get in, get the seat.
Well, 22 months since the Man United game finale at White Hart Lane.
Yeah.
Coming to today's game, did it feel the same to you?
No.
No?
Very different. The whole thing's very different. There's expectation. I don't know what to expect really. And I just took a photograph from pretty much White Hart Lane station. So I came around the corner, and you're taken by it. You're like, Christ, look at the size of that thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's twice the height of the old stadium. And that doesn't surprise me at all. Just a few tears actually.
It's emotional. Yeah. How do you think you're going to feel when you get in there?
Much the same.
Yeah.
Yeah, much the same. I'll be very emotional going in there as well. Yeah. It's something we have to have. If we're going to have any chance of competing in the next 5, 10, 20 years, this is what we have to have. All these facilities, we have to attract the best.
Absolutely.
All this, I know people have been belly aching about it. People want to start new season with it, all this. You have to trust in what the club are doing. And even with all the delays, and I'm as frustrated as anybody else, it's well worth waiting for. It
Absolutely.
really is.
Yeah.
And I'm sure, I'm hoping to see I'm looking forward to the game today. The players will go out there, they'll be cheered like they've not heard before, with 30,000 of them singing the club's names and what have you. And I hope to see a boost from them and beat Southampton, and we'll get that feeling now of what it's going to give us.
Yeah.
You know,
lovely opportunity for the under-18s though, isn't it?
Oh, wonderful. Great idea. I say great idea. It just happened to fall in the right place, I guess, but yeah. Perfect for these young lads to come and play and for us to see them. But, oh, what a day. What a day.
David, thank you very much. Come on, you Spurs.
Right, so we'll meet you in the church then, yeah?
So I'm with Alistair Gold from Football.London. Alistair, today is the day we are finally getting in. What do you make of it?
My God, man, it's been far too long. We were just saying that when we were kind of talking earlier about, you know, lots of people have booked holidays and stuff for this time of the year because nobody expected it wouldn't be until March, April they were actually going to get in there. But here we go, 30,000 or so of us all in there. It's going to be fantastic.
Well, 22 months since the finale day. Having said that, I think I've been round here about 150 times. You must have been round here a similar amount. We've seen this place a lot, haven't we?
But we've never crossed paths. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
We've never been down at the same time.
Yeah.
It's really strange. Lots of away days. We always catch up on away days, but no, it's. I'm just walking down the main road, seeing all the stalls with the scarves and people like that. It's like
we're back.
Home.
We're back.
Home.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Wembley did its job. Spurs played pretty well there on the whole, but ultimately, it was never home.
You won't miss it then.
No. Only when we go back for the cup finals, that'd be great. But
yeah. What do you make of the stadium actually opening for a league game Wednesday night?
It's not ideal, is it? It's not probably what we all wanted. We would like to, Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon, big build-up, kind of everyone get down here really early. But hey, from all the videos I've certainly seen of like the night time and how they do it, the light shows, all of that, it's going to be pretty awesome. I suppose the one weird thing is obviously we're going to have this league night match and then the Champions League night match. So we're going to have quite similar-ish scenarios, but obviously Champions League, the music, it's very different. But it would have been better like an afternoon game, but hey, we'll take it. We're getting in the place.
Lastly, are you a fan of actually us moving in midway through a season, or would you have preferred to wait till August?
Getting there as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Same.
I know a lot of people have felt don't change it, but to be honest, we've been slipping up as well anyway in the last month, so that's kind of gone out the window, the whole momentum thing. Pochettino has been desperate to get in this place from the moment he kind of been told way back in September he'd be getting in here. It'll be massive. Like he says, the energy, the positive vibes that will come from the place. Honestly, when you guys step inside that bowl, it's something else.
Nothing like it. Yeah.
Get in there as soon as possible. Don't wait until August.
Yep. Alistair, thank you very much. Come on, you Spurs. So all of the stewards are being briefed up there. So the under-18s will be the first ever teams to play on this pitch at the brand new stadium. Tottenham under-18s against Southampton under-18s. So I'm now inside the stadium with Spurs fan Stuart. Stuart, I think we're like the first two people in here. What do you make of this place?
It's just awe-inspiring, it's breathtaking. It is so brilliant. I mean, the whole thing's brand spanking new. But even so, just the quality of the place. You know, everything that you see, everywhere you go, inside and out. I mean, just walking through the West Atrium doors was just amazing. And the feeling of finally being home is just, I can't wait for the...
That is it, isn't it? Everyone's taken like the same journeys today, and we've all got here in exactly the same way, but it's been 22 months away from here. What was your journey like? Was it very similar to when you used to visit White Hart Lane?
Yeah, absolutely the same journey. But the train in, I mean, you've said it on your videos yourself, but on the train in, you're looking out the window and then you see the top of the stadium.
Yeah.
And you just reflect back to White Hart Lane, which we loved.
Yeah.
I mean, it was our home. It was unique. It was a smaller ground, obviously, but then you see this place, and it's just amazing. I can't wait till the away fans come to this place and see it. They're just going to be blown away.
Now the under-18s are here today.
Yep.
Really nice touch from the club, isn't it, to let them play here first? Yeah,
brilliant. And with the pedigree of Poch and the management of bringing through U-team players. I mean, we've seen Oliver Skip this year. It'd be brilliant for them, won't it? Yeah, fantastic. Nice touch.
So what around this ground really impressed you, and what bits do you like best?
It's the benchmark for stadia.
Yeah.
Isn't it? I mean, obviously, Levy's done his homework. He's been to the States and other places. He's seen other stadiums. He's taken the best of everything and brought it together in this place. I mean, everything just as, looking at the seats, the restaurants, the ground itself. You look at the ground.
Everything.
It's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just the quality of the place.
Yeah. Do you think a lot of people will realise why I got so excited over these last 22 months of visits?
Do you know, mate, as you're walking around in the freezing cold and horizontal rain, I was feeling for you and loving you for doing it, but now you see it, and it's spring now, and through the end of the season, I mean, it was a debate. Did we want to come in now at the end of the season with the likes of Crystal Palace and Huddersfield, or did we want to wait till the new season, just grin and bear it at Wembley? I don't know. Now I'm here. I mean, I was a grin and bear it at Wembley guy, but now I'm here. I'm thinking I can't wait. And to hear that South Stand, I cannot wait to hear that South Stand.
Yeah, it would be incredible.
Yeah.
Stuart, thank you very much.
Absolute pleasure.
Come on, you Spurs. So I'm in the stadium with my daughter Aimee. Aimee, what do you think of this place?
It's better than White Hart Lane.
Yeah, but we're back on exactly the same site of where White Hart Lane was, and now this has got 62,062 seats. What do you think? What did you think when you walked through and saw this for the very, very first time?
Whoa.
Whoa. Do you think that's how a lot of people are going to feel? Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It would be amazing when the other 62,060 people come in, won't it? Because we're the only ones in here at the moment. Yeah. Any more to say? No. Come on, you Spurs. So I'm now in the new stadium with my son Harry. Harry, what do you make of this place?
It's incredible. It's huge.
Do you think it feels like White Hart Lane here?
Yeah.
Just-
Because it's on the same turf.
Just a bit bigger. Yeah.
A bit bigger. It's like
A lot bigger.
double.
What do you think the players will? How do you think they will feel when they set foot on the grass?
They'll just feel really honoured.
Yeah.
They'll be like the first people who like to play a football game in here.
Yeah. What do you reckon the score will be today?
1-0 Tottenham.
Come on, you Spurs. So I've got to say, actually, this is now my 6th time of actually entering this stadium, and it just feels exactly the same as the first. When you set foot inside this place, it is absolutely incredible. The place is amazing. You can just imagine this place on a Champions League night, 62,062 fans crammed in here, and it just being very, very noisy. Anyway, what a fantastic opportunity for Tottenham under-18s to play here for the very, very first time. 16, 17, 18-year-old kids having the opportunity to play in this stadium for the very, very first time. It must just be, well, brilliant for them. It really must, for their friends, family, and anyone connected to their families. It must be, they must be extremely proud. Anyway, the Legends game is next Saturday, and then of course we've got our first Premier League game here on the 3rd of April against Crystal Palace. Sun is shining, everyone is in an extremely good mood, and everyone is so glad to be back home. It feels good. So I'm with the legend Graham Roberts. Graham, what does it feel like to be back home?
Wow, it's amazing. Myself and Micky Hazard this morning, we've been doing a tour with some people, and it's just phenomenal. We actually went down to the pitch, and I thought, oh, I wish I was 21 again.
You get a ball out?
No, I didn't, but we're not allowed. But I actually wanted to be 21 again in my prime, and this is someplace, honestly. Absolutely amazing.
What will these kids, 16, 17, 18-year-olds, playing there today, how are they going to feel?
I would feel they would lap it up. I would say they'd be very excited.
Yeah.
Especially with getting 25, 26, 27,000 people here. Poch's son's playing, I've been told, so he'll be very proud. I know Poch is coming on the pitch at half time to have a chat. So, you know, it's like anything in life. They've got it in their life now. We played on the pitch first.
Yeah.
What a
amazing.
ambition, you know. It's, honestly, I can't tell you how amazing this stadium is. I've been round it twice now today, and it just gets better and better every time you walk around it.
I just said that. I think this is my 6th time in here, and every time I come in, I still get that feeling of wow. Yeah. And everyone will get that, won't they?
Yeah. Well, what's it going to be like the Palace game?
Yeah.
That's going to be phenomenal. The Legends game next week. But my one feeling is we got to make this so hostile when Man City come here. If we're back home now, and we're back at the real place where we belong, White Hart Lane, let's make this our European unbeatable.
I was going to ask that, if you're an away player, as an ex-player yourself, if you're an away player coming here, how are you going to feel?
What are you going to get? It all depends how the crowd are.
Yeah.
You know, we've got to make them so hostile that, you know, not be nasty, but be, for our players, make it loud and noisy. You know, it's going to be phenomenal. This place is going to be rocking, absolutely rocking.
What do you think this stadium means in terms of the future of Tottenham Football Club?
Well, do I need to answer that? I think you just look at it and you think, wow, we're moving forward. And I know the club have had a lot of stick from lots of people on the social media and all that, but you should get yourself here today, and it's been well worth waiting for.
We all get stick on social media.
We all do, yeah. and those people that don't ever get off their backsides and come, you know, they just sit on their laptops and slag you off and everything like that. Well, you should be here today because this is well worth waiting for.
Graham, lastly, were you a fan of actually moving in mid-season? Obviously, it's March. Would you have rather waited to August, or were you one of the ones get us in now?
Well, we have to come back now. You know, I don't think people realise how much it's costing us to play at Wembley. It was like about £2.5 million a game. Yeah. So if you work that out over 20 odd games, it's about, I think it's about 60 odd million pound we've paid. Yeah. Well, we ain't got to pay that now. We got our own stadium. So we're back in here. We've got money then that we can save, and hopefully we can buy some players. So no, I wanted to be in here in September like everybody else, but it wasn't finished, and now they've done it properly and they've finished it properly. We're looking forward to it. Actually, I've got to ask. Obviously, you're the last person to lift a European trophy for the club at White Hart Lane. Now, does this actually feel like White Hart Lane? For someone who's played at White Hart Lane a lot, when you walk in here, does it feel like White Hart Lane to you? Yes, it does. When I went down on the pitch this morning, I stood there and I thought, oh, it's a lot bigger. Yeah. But it still feels like White Hart Lane because when you come into the high road, well, you're going. It's right next exactly to it. The same. It's the same. Yeah. It's not like Arsenal's where it was 2-3 miles away. Yeah. It's actually in the high road. Yeah. And that's what the beauty of it is. You know, we haven't had to move away. We haven't had to be like West Ham and go to the other places. You know, move outside where they were. We're actually right where we wanted to be. Yeah. And I think it's just amazing. Yeah. Graham, thank you very much. Pleasure, mate. So I'm with the one and only Micky Hazard. Micky, you're going to be playing in the Legends game next week. But how does it feel to be back home?
Do you know what? It's like going away for 2 years, working away, going on holiday, away from your children, your mum, your dad, your wife, your friends, and coming home, walking through that door today was like coming back to a place somewhere like no place I've ever been. You know, there's the love, the kindness, the caring, the family, the friends, the greetings is just phenomenal. And then you walk into this. No word can describe the beauty of this stadium. That it's just incredible. And you walk in, and you've experienced the love, the kindness, the giving, the caring, and then you just walk in and you see this, and it's like no home that I've never known. It's just so amazing to be back. Sorry, I'm so emotional this day because it means so much to get back home. You know, you guys are going to absolutely love it. It's going to fill you with thrill. I hope you have the emotions and the sentiments that I feel for this place. And that's not a slur on White Hart Lane. That's where all my memories are. That's where they will forever live. But we'll come back to the same hunting ground, the same venue. The spirit of White Hart Lane will live on here forever and ever. But this is something like we've never known. And I don't think any fan in the whole wide world will have known anything like this. And it's so amazing to be back that I am thrilled. Can't find the words exactly to describe how I'm feeling. I guess you'll sort of sense it because the old goosebumps are running through my body as we talk. I knew Chris would pull me because he wants an emotional speech, but no, it really is, Chris. It's just, you know, I've been watching your videos all the way through. It's spectacular. It's just amazing, and yes, we are home finally.
Do you still feel like it is White Hart Lane?
I tell you what, guys, if any of you guys walk through those front gates, that front door, as I did this morning at 9:45, if you don't feel the spirit of White Hart Lane hovering over this ground, then I defy anyone to say they didn't, because this is home. You know, I look out to that stadium. That's White Hart Lane. That's where we've spent our from 1882. We are here, and this, you know, I'm envious in many ways. I'm envious of the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15-year-olds who are going to spend the next 60, 70 years here. I'm going to be lucky if I have 15 more here, but they're going to be 15 of the greatest years of my life. And the kids of today, they're going to worship this place like we worship White Hart Lane. It's going to be spectacular. There's going to be memories here that maybe might even surpass the achievements of White Hart Lane, because this has taken us to a new level. It's taken us to a place that maybe we've never been. We are going to be champions of Europe one day in this stadium, hopefully this season.
Micky, Legends game next week. How excited are you? You're going to be playing with the likes of Jurgen Klinsmann, Berbatov, Robbie Keane. List is endless. How excited are you?
Well, I've got to say, as excited as I am, can you imagine how Klinsmann and Robbie Keane and Berbatov and Gaza and all them guys are when they know they're playing with me? They must be incredibly excited.
Have you all had a chat about it?
No.
Have you planned to do a dive if Klinsmann scores?
Oh, there's not a doubt if Klinsmann scores, we're doing a dive. You know, I mean, we are meeting in the hotel next Friday night, and the Saturday morning, some will turn there Saturday morning. There'll be no training together, there'll be no nothing. We're footballers.
Yeah.
You can't play the game, you can't play the game. It's simple as that. We don't need to work together. We know what the system of the game is about, and it's going to be a momentous occasion. It's going to be an opportunity for fans, families to come together and see our history, because, you know, we talk about this stadium and we talk about what it's like today, but never ever forget that this stadium, this club was founded in 1882, guys, and along that path to where we are today, there's been so many heroes, so many legends, so many memories, so many incredibly great people that have led us to where we are today, and we never forget those people, because they are the reason why we're here. Yes, you see here today is just second to nothing in the whole wide world, but there's been a process that's gone on since 1882. That's 141 years, guys, for those of you that don't know maths. It's 142 years, and we'll never forget everybody that's played their big part, their medium part, or their little part. Along the way, there's been somebody who's played a key point in where we are, somebody somewhere who's did something that has helped us turn one corner into the next road, and then we've built from there. And there's heroes and legends all along that way, but more importantly, you know, the club will always be here, and you, the fans, will always be the people that matter most, because without you, there's no club.
Micky, thank you very much indeed.
Pleasure.
So Mauricio Pochettino is in the building. Mauricio, how does it feel to be back home? Good? Good? And people still say I look like you?
Who?
Everyone says I look like you. Who? Everyone. Do you think we look alike?
Like me?
Yeah.
Who?
Everyone thinks me.
Ah, you! Yes!
Yes.
Yeah, of course, similar. With the new haircut. Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes, of course, you're tough. I play with your tough. Play with your tough.
On your amazing Spurs. From now starts a long journey of successful.
Hope yes. Hope yes. Okay.
Mauricio, good luck for the season. Thank you very much. Good luck. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. So you're getting a real feel now for a match day. Lots of fans are now in the stadium. The sun is shining, everyone is in a good mood. Most people have got a drink in their hand and everyone is feeling, well, like being back home. It's been a great day so far and the game hasn't even started. How good does it feel to actually see people kicking a football on this pitch? 22 months since we've seen that.
As they go by, but certainly good afternoon and welcome to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And this afternoon we welcome the players, officials and supporters of Southampton Football Club for this under-18 Premier League game. This afternoon's game kicks off shortly as Tottenham Hotspur under-18s play Southampton under-18s, and we have this afternoon's team news, starting with our visitors Southampton. In goal, number 1, Jack Byke. Number 3, James Morris. Number 4, Caleb Watts. Alan Chatchett. Number 7, Rhys Erkin. Number 4, Oliver Skip. Number 5, Malachi Walcott. Number 6, Brooklyn Lions Foster. Number 9, Ryan Clark. Number 10, Armando Shashusha. And number 11, Janelle Bennett.
There we go, the first whistle. Listen to that. So they are the Southampton fans over there.
scored in the 11th minute from number 11, Janelle Bennett.
Well, now after 20 minutes, there is a penalty to Tottenham.
Second goal for Spurs, scored in the 21st minute from number 8, Harvey White.
And that is half time, 2-0 to Tottenham under 18s. So Southampton have just scored, it's now 2-1. And that's 3-1. And the big cheer is for Pochettino's son just coming on. So you can see here inside the stadium they do actually give all of the travel updates on the electronic boards. So the game has finished 3-1 and Tottenham have got the win. First win here at the new stadium for the under 18s. Absolutely brilliant, and it's been a great day. How proud must they feel at the moment? So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. See you next week. Come on, you Spurs.